This video I'm trying to demonstrate what happened a while ago with my friend Norm because he wanted to borrow my magnet. He had a well situation where it probably was similar to this well pipe right here, and he had dropped a well cover, which these covers were in. I think his cover might have been in three pieces, but he dropped part of it in the well and he wanted to retrieve it. And because the well casing is completely steel, a magnet would have been hard to drop down there. But what he did was use my magnet and a piece of PVC pipe, and the PVC pipes are in various thicknesses. Uh, the thicker one, I believe, is what he used. Maybe it was a Schedule 40, and he only used like maybe 8 foot of a piece of pipe. This is a thinner piece, but he tied the PVC pipe and his magnet on two different ropes. I believe that's the way it was. The one rope on the magnet and one rope on the PVC pipe. And then he dropped it into the well, and I think he may have went down maybe 80 feet or 120 feet. I don't remember how deep it was, but obviously you have to have two ropes that are as deep as what the floor of the well is. And as he dropped it down there, it connected with the piece of metal or cover and was able to pull it up, which is just, it was an exciting thing because it worked. And the magnets, obviously are sometimes good for some things, and people use them for toys or various things like that. I think in the past I showed you how some of the things I retrieved from the river as pliers and knives and a couple anchors. And I think I have another video I'm going to bring up shortly on some of those items as well. But the magnet, I think that I might have paid $30 for it on the internet, and it was rated or capable of saying something like 200 lift pounds, which I don't know exactly what that means, but it means to me, I guess, that I would not be able to hang on to it, or it would fall off if I was hanging from something above, and my weight. But they have various ratings on those things, and come in handy at various times. And obviously, being in a boat and dragging along the bottom of lakes or rivers, sooner or later you're going to catch something and or connect onto something. Most of the time it might be some scrap metal or scrap of some sort. It won't connect with lead or a lot of other items that are non-metallic, but I also am trying to show here that at one point I had dropped my magnet shortly off the pier, dragging it into, and it slipped into a crack in the concrete, and I'm sure the magnet is still there, but I could not bring it up. I could not pull it up through the crack of of the concrete. And I had hooked it onto, tried to pull it with a truck because it was close to the boat landing, and the rope, which was pretty strong, it broke free, and I dived down into the water, and the depth of it is like 6 feet, which you'd almost retrieve it if you had a lung or scuba diving outfit. You could spend a little time down there and maneuver a steel rod to retrieve it, but I did not do that, and if anybody wants to go after it, I can show you exactly where it's at, almost exactly, but that was one of my losses of a magnet. Another one I lost by connecting on with something, or it hooked onto something really heavy, and I gave up on pulling that out. I have connected, or I shouldn't say connected, but had it caught in between rocks, like up around, where they've had some of the lakes around Devil's Lake, or I'm sorry, some of the rocks around Devil's Lake. But like I said, the best part, or easiest part, probably is connecting with something in the bottom of a lake from a boat. I did lose a cell phone when I was ice fishing, and my magnet did not find it. I spent a little time trying to retrieve it, but I figured, well, I didn't need that cell phone anyway. I did get a new one shortly after, and again, that's an adventure, or a thing to worry about, your contacts and all your pictures and everything, but things were pretty well saved up in the cloud, and my next phone took care of all the worry that I had. More later,